Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel Indian Bull vs Bear. In today's video, I'll share my analysis of historical trends of the e-commerce app-based aggregator sector. This video is part of the series The Final Missing Piece. Before moving on, please read the entire disclaimer carefully. The e-commerce app-based aggregator sector in India consists of companies that provide online platform for the sale of products or services. This includes e-commerce platforms, both for B2C and B2B, online marketplaces, app-based service aggregators like food delivery, ride-hailing, online travel, fintech, etc., direct-to-customer platforms, and logistics and payment service providers supporting e-commerce. The growth drivers for the companies of this sector includes increasing internet penetration, mobile-first economy, UPI and digital payments, Tier 2 and Tier 3 city expansion, and rising consumer spending. The challenges includes profitability concerns, regulatory and tax compliance, logistics and supply chain issues, and competition from global giants. So now in order to identify the trends in this sector, I will present two graphs. They are the end result of my analysis of the share price movements of last 10 years of top 10 companies of this sector. The top 10 companies comprises of 5 large cap, 4 mid cap, and 1 small cap companies. The first graph will show the yearly returns, whereas the second graph will show the monthly returns. Let's start with the first graph. So this is the graph which is showing the yearly returns. The green bars here represents the positive yearly returns in percentage. The red bar shows the negative yearly returns in percentage. The orange line here, this shows the cumulative returns in percentage. The green lines here shows the number of months with positive returns, and the red line shows the number of months with negative returns. So let's start with 2015. 2015 was a very bad year for this sector with minus 19.69% returns. Six months gave positive returns, whereas 6 months gave negative returns in 2015. In 2016, the situation actually degraded, and the sector managed to give returns of negative 32.26%, with 9 months giving negative returns and only 3 months giving positive returns. In 2017, the situation turns on its head, and the sector managed to give returns of 62.53% with 6 positive and 6 negative months. In 2018, the returns were almost flat with 1.48%. 7 months gave negative returns, whereas 5 months gave positive returns in 2018. In 2019, the situation improved considerably, and the sector managed to give returns of 47.40% with 7 positive months and 5 negative months. In 2020, the situation improves further, and the sector managed to give returns of 85.74% with 11 months giving positive returns and only 1 month giving negative returns. So 2020, although was a COVID year and most of the sectors struggled, but sectors like these actually gave very good returns in 2020. In 2021, uh, this year too was a very good year for the sector, and the sector managed to give returns of 42.77% with 8 months positive returns and 4 months negative returns. 2022 proved to be a very bad year for this sector, as the sector managed to give returns of minus 28.13% with 6 positive and 6 negative months. So, a very poor year for this sector. In 2023, the situation improves considerably, and the sector gave returns of 41.87% with 7 months giving positive returns and 5 months giving negative returns. In 2024, again a good year for this sector. The sector managed to give returns of 28.10% with 7 months giving positive returns and 5 months giving negative returns. To see the cumulative returns, let's follow this orange line. So this orange line actually shows uptrend of a sort for the last couple of years, and for the last 10 years the cumulative returns are 358.11%, which is around 4.5x in the last 10 years. Let's see the takeaways. First is the cumulative returns of 358.11%, which is 4.5x. CAGR of 6.44, this is not a good CAGR. 16.44 is, I would even say, it a below average CAGR. Net negative yearly return, again in 3 years have given negative returns over the last 10 years. Another negative point for this sector. Best year 2020, no doubt about it, no competition by any year. 85.74% return in the in the year of 2020. Worst year 2016. We have seen that out of the three negative years, 2016 was the worst with minus 32.26% returns, and 9 months out of 10 have given negative returns in that year. And finally, positive to negative year ratio is 2.33 is to 1. Again, a not good number for this sector, which means that there are 2.33 positive years against every one negative year in the last 10 years. Now let's move on to the next graph, which is the monthly returns graph. Here it is. The positive bars here, the green bars here shows the positive mean monthly returns, whereas the red bars shows the negative mean monthly returns. The green line shows the number of years with positive returns, and whereas the red line shows the number of years with negative returns. So let's start with January. January over the last 10 years has given an average return of 0.26% with 5 positive years and 5 negative years. So I would say a bad month for this sector. February, the average returns are 1.23%, but 6 times out of last 10 years this sector has given negative returns in month of February, and only 4 times it has given positive returns. So again, a not good month for the sector. March, the average returns are negative 0.70% with 5 positive and 5 negative years. So clearly not a good month for the sector. And then there is April. The average returns are 4.61, and 8 out of last 10 years have given positive returns in the month of April. So clearly the best month for the sector. May, the average returns are 3.14% with 5 positive and 5 negative years. So average month for the sector. Uh, let's move on to June. So June, 1.32% average return with 6 positive years and 4 negative years. July, with 2.20% average returns, again with 6 positive years and 4 negative years. August almost flat with 0.49% average returns with 6 positive years and 4 negative years. September, 1.27% average returns with 5 positive and 5 negative, so not a good month, I would say, for this sector. October, 2.54% returns with 6 times out of last 10 years. The sector has given positive returns in the month of October, and 4 times it has given negative returns. And then is November, considerably better performer than the other few other months with 3.72% average returns and 6 positive returns in last 10 years and only 4 negative returns. December, again flattish average returns, but 6 times it has given negative returns and only 4 times it has given positive returns. So I would say again a bad month for this sector. So December, January, March, few of the weaker months, and there are other weaker months as well. For example, February probably, and September as well. Let's see the takeaways. Cheaper months January, March, and December. So clearly January with 0.26%, but 5 positive and 5 negative. March with the negative average of minus 0.70 with 5 positive, 5 negative, and December with almost flattish returns of 0.04% with 6 negative and only 4 positive over the last 10 years. Clearly, three weaker months for the sector. The costlier months for the sector are April and November. April with 4.61% average returns and 8 positive returns in the last 10 years. So, clearly a very good month for the sector. And November with an average return of 3.72% and 6 positive returns in the last 10 years and 4 negative returns. Positive to negative month ratio, not too good with 1.22 is to 1. That is 1.22 positive months against every one negative month in the last 10 years. That is 120 months. So that is all from my side in this video. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to the channel, press the like button, let me know in the comments how do you like this content, and share it with your family and friends. Bye for now.